Good evening and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well tonight. The songs that came through for this reading were interesting. I first got Mercy by Brett Young, and it should be pretty easy to find. I mean, we've had it a million times on this channel. Mercy by Brett Young. Mercy. Why you gotta show up looking so good just to hurt me? Why you wanna stop this whole damn world from turning? Mercy. Why you hanging on so tight if it ain't working? Why you wanna stop this flame if it's still burning? 'Cause it's still burning. So if you're gonna break my heart, just break it. And if you're going to take your shot, then take it. If you've made up your mind, then make it. But make it fast. If you ever loved me, have mercy. If you go out tonight and get drunk and lonely, wind up home alone, please don't call me and say you miss me. If you're going to break my heart, just break it. And if you're going to take your shot, then take it. If you made up your mind, then make it. But make it fast. If you ever loved me, have mercy. If you're going to break my heart, just break it. If you're going to take your shot, take it. Take it. Whoa, if you're going to break my heart, just break it. And if you're going to take your shot, then take it. If you made up your mind, then make it. Make it fast. If you ever love me, if you ever love me, have mercy. Oh, have mercy. Oh, have mercy. Have mercy. And I said, Spirit, why do they want this? Why do they want to have mercy? Like, why does this person want them to have mercy? And I got Good As You by Kane Brown. And we've had it quite a bit on this channel too. Let me see. Good As You, Kane Brown. And it goes like this. So this is why they want you to have mercy. I think that you left them for some reason because they didn't want you to go, and now you're gone, and you kind of haven't completely left 100%. You're still hanging on for some reason. And it's like, just leave me alone. If you don't want to be with me, don't. But stop dragging this out. See, I see the way you're taking care of your mama, the way you're taking care of me, the way you light up any room, girl. You're what this world should be. Tomorrow, tonight, the rest of my life, I want to be the man you want me to be. So stop right now, girl, and tell me everything you need. I just want to wake up every day here in this bed. Never leave I love you left unsaid. It might take 100 lifetimes to do, but baby, I just want to be good as you. Girl, you're more than just the surface. Yeah, you got that heart of gold. So when it comes to loving you, baby, it'll never get old. Tomorrow, tonight, the rest of my life, I want to be the man you want me to be. So stop right now, girl, and tell me everything you need. I just want to wake up every day here in this bed. Never leave I love you left unsaid. It might take 100 lifetimes to do, but baby, I just want to be good as you, good as you. I just want to wake up every day here in this bed. Never leave I love you left unsaid. It might take 100 lifetimes to do, but baby, I just want to be good as you. I just want to wake up every day here in this bed, here with you, baby. Never leave I love you left unsaid. Never leave it unsaid. It might take 100 lifetimes to do, 100 lifetimes, but baby, I just want to be good as you. Baby, I just want to be good as you. And I said, well, then why are they saying have mercy? And I got this. Nothing Else Matters, Metallica. It was actually sung by Chris Stapleton, but I'm going to go with the original version. It goes like this. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do, never cared for what they know, but I know. So close, no matter how far. It couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do, never cared for what they know, but I know. I never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they say, never cared for games they play, never cared for what they do, never cared for what they know. And I know, yeah, so close no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are. No, nothing else matters. So it's like somebody wants you to have mercy if you ever love them. If you've made up your mind, make it. It's almost like it's almost like you've got somebody that you were with and you met somebody else, and this person is like your dream come true. And this other person is saying, if you've made up your mind, have mercy. They think the flame is still burning. So either the flame is still burning and you're making up your mind that nothing else matters but to be as good as you. I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to see if I can figure that out. Let's start out with virtues from Sacred Destiny. Sacred Destiny, talk to me about what's going on here. For the person I'm reading for, how are you working in their situation? May I see, please? How are you working in the situation of those I'm reading for? Adventures and forgiveness. How are you working in the life of those I'm reading for? Transformation and forgiveness. Alright, show me how you're working in the lives of those I'm reading for. You have protection coming out. For some reason you're protected. So you have a need to feel protected. Like whatever's going on in your life, you're protected from it. Alright, how are you working in the person's life they're dealing with? They're having to have courage right now because they're going through healing chaos. So you're protected, and this person's having to go through hell. And it has something to do with where they live, their community. What are you protected from? I feel there's some tea here. What are you protected from? Spirit said not those cards, not yet. Show me what you're protected from. What is Spirit protecting you from? Somebody who's disconnected. Why are you protected? How is that being protected? Because this person is invading your privacy. They're watching you. They're pitiful. They're distant. And they're stagnant. So Spirit is protecting you from somebody who's stagnant, distant, pitiful, who's invading your privacy by spying on you and disconnected from you. That's a lot to be protected from. And they're also forceful. Show me the energy of the person that's going through the healing chaos. They have lust. What else do they have? They're walking away and making excuses. So somebody is full of lust and somebody's walking away and making excuses because they feel like this is childish. They feel like somebody's being childish. Alright, show me, what else are you protecting us from over here? Our soulmate, our perfect pair. The other half, your perfect pair. So this is, and you being alone, or them being alone. Maybe Spirit's protecting your perfect pair. It came out in reverse. Maybe this person is not your perfect pair. And that you're going to end up alone. Alright, what's going on with the healing chaos and the courage? Somebody has a secret they're hiding. It's unconditional love, but they're frozen. So they're hiding how much they love somebody behind being cold and heartless. Damn. And they're making excuses and keeping a secret. Clarify the secret they're keeping. Something in the fall. Somebody was blocked, ghosted, and ignored in the fall. Or maybe they unblocked you. What do you mean blocked and ignored? Yeah, they had detached from you because of not wanting to come across as a player and not having a hidden agenda. Well, what was the truth? That they were thinking about how they did not, that their love, that they were not returning somebody's love, or somebody was not returning theirs, and there was no communication. So why are you protecting us from somebody who's not our perfect pair? Because of somebody wanting revenge, a wild card, or twist of fate for a love affair, and being materialistic. The love affair came out in reverse, so it's like you did not have an affair with this person. You just did it for the money. Damn it, boy. And somebody went on a date, or is going to. Alright, show me why you're protecting us over here. Because somebody is brainstorming and figuring shit out. That somebody made an apology that wasn't sincere. So they told you they were sorry, but they didn't mean it. What were they saying they were sorry for? Bad choices, using sexual protection or not, and wanting to get a divorce. Not being able to defend themselves. So that affair that they so-called didn't have caused a divorce because it was a bad choice and it involved sexual protection and keeping somebody a secret. Alright, so what's going on with the healing chaos over here? Somebody's venting and talking about your issues and they need to chill out. What are they saying? They're saying that you're centered and aligned with the universe and you have a crush on somebody. What's the truth about the crush? Somebody likes to work out at the gym. They're getting played and they are not destroyed. What do you mean they're not destroyed? Somebody's been playing games with this person. What do you mean they're not destroyed? They're a diamond girl who's born to shine. You ain't hurt this person by trying to play games with them. You hurt yourself. This is a copycat and somebody's toxic and they don't realize how bad they've fucked up. How bad have they fucked up? So you're attracting like a moth to a flame. And what's going to be the outcome of that? You're not going to be able to keep, you're not going to be kept a secret. Somebody's jealous because you can't be kept a secret. What's going to be the outcome of you being attracting like a, the sex shop is here and a new beginning in reverse. Why aren't you having a new beginning? Because you're over it and tired of the drama. You're in your feelings and you don't want to fulfill this fantasy. Why don't you want to fulfill this fantasy? Because somebody's busy. They're toxic and shit's about to explode. Why is shit about to explode? Because somebody's been investigating and they're jealous. This is a nightmare. Somebody betrayed you and they're into sports. Why are they jealous? Because this was a love story once upon a time and somebody got kicked to the curb for having tantric sex or having sex. Alright, so there's your T. You're dealing with a diamond girl who's centered and aligned with the universe, who has a crush on somebody, and people are talking about them. And I think they're telling vicious lies, and I think that might be why you want revenge, because somebody was having an affair. And how dare you talk about somebody else because they're centered and aligned with the universe when you're having an affair? Something like that. It's something like that. I don't know. But somebody over here is not your perfect pair. They've stopped growing. They're distant. They're pitiful. They're spying. And they're disconnected from this. You're being protected from that, though. Somebody is thinking about how they haven't been returning love. They detached because they didn't want to be a player, so they got cold-hearted. They didn't want to ignore you in the fall because you had shown them unconditional love, and they were keeping a secret when it came to lust, so they walked away from you and made an excuse for why they did. This person is a special kind of asshole. Alright, so let's see what exactly is going to happen here. Spirit, how are you working with these two people? What are you doing to help these two people when it comes to a relationship together? Because I see they got problems. You're giving them leadership and abundance. So the two of you are meant to work together, it looks like, and to have a lot of money in the process. That's how Spirit's working. Spirit wants you to work together and make a lot of money. And to have flat out miracles. Okay? Alright, so let's see how the one who's being protected, that's the collective. Collective, how do you feel about this person that you're being protected from? How do you feel about this person? May I see, please? How do you feel about this person that you're having to be protected from? You want to get established. You feel like you want to get established, have a family, and have security. Alright? Show me how this person over here feels about you. How does the one going through the healing chaos feel about you? They feel like they're pretending, or like you are. Pretending what? Like you're not shallow. What's the truth? That you're guarded, afraid, and apprehensive. What are you afraid of? Being misunderstood. What's the truth? There's a resentment. Alright, why do you have a resentment? Because you're not friends and because you're confused. What's the truth? Why are you confused? You're getting clarity on a confession that wasn't made. Clarify the confession. I'm not going to chase you while you're running. I'm not chasing you. You can run all you want. No, I'm not chasing you and you're not running. So the truth is nobody's chasing and nobody's running. Alright. What else do you want to do besides get established? You're clashing because somebody won't hide something. What do you mean they won't hide it? They have heart fog. Why do they have heart fog? Because of chemistry and chasing thrills. What's connecting you two? You're better off in reverse. Why are you not better off? You're realizing this. What do you mean you're realizing you're not better off? Because one day, someday, another time, I want somebody who's going to love me unconditionally. Clarify that further. You're seeing your reflection. You have shared feelings and deja vu. Clarify the shared feelings and the deja vu that you have. It's somebody you have made promises that you've been avoiding a second chance and in despair. So you're in despair about a second chance and you're avoiding promises. What promises are you avoiding? Apologizing for somebody getting hurt. And then somebody that was beautiful. How did they get hurt? They were loyal and they reached their limit. What did they reach their limit with? A lot of shock, unexpected, and trouble, exhaustion, and fantasy. So they were clinging to this fantasy, and then they're getting tired of it because of all the trouble that it's causing. What's going to be the outcome here? Somebody's going to have no pride, no ego, and they're not going to be stubborn. What do you mean they're going to not have no ego? Because they're longing. What are they longing for? They're longing for lust and chemistry and not to be frozen. Well, what are they going to do about that? They're going to roam wild, have consequences because of dark influences and a loss, and they're drifting. So somebody's basically getting effed up, is what I see happening here. And you're being protected from it. Somebody's getting messed up and the collective is being protected from it, while this person is roaming wild. And I think they're doing it because they know they're losing you to somebody else. Alright. Show me how this happened. Enough is enough with having the flings. You first. I'm not moving. You know where to find me. What's being hidden? That I'm unfazed and you're not pushing my buttons. What's being shown? So this person doesn't care. You're not pushing their buttons. That there's competition. Somebody's not self-pleasing. They're fighting it. They don't want to be in a love triangle and they don't want to make silent moves. So what are they going to do next? They're going to fantasize, eliminate somebody, and realize that they didn't mean for this to happen. Clarify the elimination. They're going to have one last chance. One last chance for what? Don't force it. Don't make a decision about a rebound. You're going to get a divorce so you can have your freedom. Outcome of your freedom. I love you and I'm alone now. And you're telepathic. Alright, so now that you're alone, now that you're getting this divorce, what's going to happen with you and this person that you're in love with? Because we see that you've been in love with somebody and that you've been ignoring them and being cold to them. What's going to happen? What's going to be happening with the one that they're in love with when they get to be alone? There's going to be control because of a very hot attraction and some dark. You're facing your shadow. Somebody's controlling their attraction because of some shadowy shit. Clarify the shadowy shit. Your spirit guides are assisting you because you cannot end the cycle. Why can't you end the cycle? Because of rejection, a third party, not taking care of yourself, and forming a solid foundation. What's being hidden? You're using your intuition when it comes to being empowered by the sun, being strong, and surrendering. Alright, and what's being shown? That you want to be forgiven so you can have stability, harmony, and flow. You want to be forgiven for not having stability. Are they going to forgive you for that? They're not present, abundant, and they have gratitude. They're at a distance and they're getting messages in their dreams. What messages are they getting? That last summer you were closed off, guarded, and resistant because you were not in your life purpose. So what's going on now? There's about to be a divine intervention that's fate. Can you show us what that is? Your higher self is helping you to stop avoiding telling the truth. Your higher self is helping you to stop avoiding expressing the truth and being so vulnerable and guarded. And what might be the outcome of that? The Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. In the fall, You took a leap of faith. What happened when you took a leap of faith? You had an epiphany about nostalgia, memories. What were the memories you had the epiphany about? A family, homing, commitment, and not being so cold. And so what was the outcome? You couldn't purge and surrender. And so you deceived this person. How did you deceive them? How did you deceive this person? They thought you didn't want a commitment with them. What was the truth? That you were separated from them, but you were very disappointed, and you knew there was going to be karma, balance, and justice. This card is from the wrong deck, and it's a lack of surrender. It came out over here. You're using your intuition about surrendering and being empowered by the sun. What's going to be the karma? The karma is that somebody's going to be made a Venus offer. Can you clarify the Venus offer further? Somebody doesn't see their part in this because of the timing being off. But they're going to celebrate gifts in abundance. How are they going to do that? Because they're remembering and awakening to how much passion they have and how much chemistry they have. And there's going to be an unexpected storm. Clarify the unexpected storm. No compassion and nurturing. Why? Because somebody feels guilty for sabotaging this. What the hell are they going to do about all of this guilt? The spring is here. What about the spring? That's when they're going to have the courage to change. What are they? Oh, they're going to have a transformation? That's when they're going to have the courage to really change. What is it going to take for them to really change? They're spying from a fake account and they're realizing that they have too much toxicity and they haven't worked on their inner child. What will they do about that? Oh, wait. They haven't had union either. What will they do about this? Okay. They're going to have the courage to take action. It's divine masculine. And they're going to have an unexpected storm that's going to cause a renewal, a spark. Outcome of the renewal. The regret? What do you mean regret? What are they regretting? That they didn't do the inner child work. And that there's going to be communication. What's the communication? Somebody's open to receive this. Can you clarify that further? They're seeing through confusion because their spirit guides were not helping them. And this is a twin flame. I never did see Divine Feminine. She's not showed up yet. I think she's pretty much done with this situation. I think she's had her belly full of somebody bullshitting her and lying to her and being with somebody else who's toxic as hell. And they're probably toxic themselves because, you know, misery loves company, right? This person's not stable, and they feel guilty about that, but, you know, how long have they had to get that way? I don't know. You know them better than I do. Are they lazy, or is there something else going on? Are they going through healing chaos? Where's Divine Feminine here? Injustice. What's the injustice? It has to do with her money. Somebody numbing and being separated. So somebody was using her money to get fucked up. And they were separated from her. Or they are separated from her. Where's Divine Masculine here? He does not have big dreams. In other words, he has no aspiration in life. What else? He's crying. Why is he crying? Because he's surrendering to this and he's being patient. What's he waiting patiently for? The answer to be yes. He's contemplating the answer being yes. Alright, what's stopping that from being the answer? He's romanticizing something. What's he romanticizing? Going in a new direction. What's the truth about going in a new direction? There would be no grief here. What's connecting the two of these people? They're bound to one another. Why are they bound to one another? What do you mean they're bound? They're feeling the vibes, and there was deception last summer. What's going to be the outcome here? There's going to be a commitment, and right now you're at a crossroads. What's the crossroads about? You're ending something, an awakening in the spring. And what are you awakening to in the spring? That you want to have a fresh start. You've been unawakened, and that's why you haven't had a fresh start. What are they going to ultimately do here? You're going to communicate and tell somebody you want to change. What do you want to change? Your tribe. And what's going to be the outcome of that? Somebody's going to say, I really shouldn't do that, but I guess it would be okay. You wouldn't be alone, and there wouldn't be any sex involved. What's the truth? This is your family. You're ascending and getting over a soulmate that's not admired, and they're not admired, but they're creative. Why are they not admired? Because they have no fear. What do they have no fear about? The 5D. So they're not afraid of the 5D. What's the 5D going to do? Take off their mask. What's under their mask? Their free will. And what would they like to do with that free will? They're going to receive something that's going to teach them a lesson. Clarify the lesson. It's a twin flame that's not talking about it, but they're going to take action to abandon them. So it looks like there's a twin flame that's planning on abandoning a soulmate, maybe. But they're not telling them. They're crying because their dreams are not coming true. And you're being protected over here from all of this. Thank God for small favors. Alright, what's going on with the Divine Masculine spirit? Divine Masculine, your abundance is here and you're coming out of denial. What's going on with Divine Feminine? She has no more obstacles. What's connecting the two of you? Children and no trust. Why don't the children have trust? Or why don't you have any trust about children? Because this is a past life love. Put away the computer. What do you mean it's a past life love? It's time for you to practice self-care. You're not going to be rejected. This is going to balance out. What's going to be the outcome here? Interference. Interference in what? Somebody's obsession and support. What do you mean their obsession with support? You're getting a warning. Why are you warning them? It has to do with a friendship and having acceptance. What's the acceptance about the friendship? That there's boundaries right here and now. What do you mean there's boundaries here and now? They're longing. Longing for what? Finances, integrity, and playing hard. And healing. What will be the outcome here? No regret. What do you mean no regret? Use your intuition. It's fate. What's fate? Making a decision. And what's the decision that's going to be made? Healing and a new love that's unavailable. Why are they unavailable? Damn, that's a lot of cards. Because of somebody having something strictly sexual, owing them an apology, needing stability, not being protected, and feeling vulnerable. And it has to do with a marriage and taking a leap of faith. What happens if they take a leap of faith? A lot of passion. Passion how? Oh, somebody has an addiction. They need time apart. Anything else? Leap of faith came out. Let them go. You can have a second chance. Forgiveness. A soulmate you need to retreat from. They're not going to learn or master a spiritual lesson. You have a true love that's being impatient. They've learned a spiritual lesson. You're on different pages, and there's chemistry with a twin flame who's having to wait and have time apart while you go slow and awaken. This twin flame is being protected from a lot of bullshit. Show me how this happened, Spirit. Show me how this happened. It was time for shit to get real. It isn't personal. It's time for shit to get real, but it isn't personal. What is it then, if it isn't personal? You're going to keep that shit to yourself. Alright, what's being hidden? That you want to go on a real fucking date, smell good and get your sexy on, and it's time for anal. Oh, wow, you might be saying sex. Why are you examining this deeper? It's like, I want to hurry up and go on this date, and I need to think about this. Because you're saying, fuck your job. So somebody won't take you on a date because they work too much. Alright, what's being shown? You need to stop trying to control every damn thing. Let shit go. Don't be so extra and work out. Alright, what's going to happen next? You're going to be irritated. You're fucking stressed. You're going to say those 5 little words and spend time with Bae. So you're going to say, I'm ready to go see my friend or whatever. Don't let the bullshit make you bitter. You are not being heard. So you want to go see somebody and you're not being heard. Fill in the blank. What do you want to say in them 5 little words? Love the one you're with. And you're hot, smart, and you have a great ass. Agree to fucking disagree. We can't be all things. So whoever you're with is not hot, smart, and they don't look good like this other person. And you're having to love the one you're with. Is what it sounds like to me. I'm sorry. Let's see what y'all would say to each other. That should be fun, huh? Show me how Divine Masculine feels about Divine Feminine, please. Like he's lost her. Alright, how does he feel about her? Like she's shallow. What's the truth about her? That she's beautiful, a secret admirer, and it's past time. What do you mean it's past time? Somebody's had heart fog. They've been pretending and they've been getting high. Alright, what is Divine Masculine lost over here? She's roaming wild, so he's gotten cold-hearted. There's a lot of chemistry though. What's connecting you two? You're fighting and you want to get established. What's going to be the outcome of clashing when it meets lust and no chemistry? Why are you going to have lust with somebody you have no chemistry with? Because of a resentment, no friendship, confusion, and not misunderstanding. Not misunderstanding what? That somebody is very dishonest and they're not receptive. Why aren't they receptive? Because of it's not a spiritual connection and they want to be alone. What's the truth about a spiritual connection? Somebody's hoping that you'll have consequences for the dark influences and that you'll have no ego. So you're saying this is not a spiritual connection, but it looks like it is, in fact. You're calling this person shallow. I don't like this person very much. I just don't. I don't know what else to say. I mean, what's going to happen with Divine Masculine Spirit? What's going to happen with Divine Masculine, Spirit? Trust and courage. How about Divine Feminine? You're going to have a transformation. What's connecting the two of you? Psychic abilities and boundaries. Why do you have boundaries? Because you're grieving. Why are you grieving? Why are you grieving? Because of talent and passion. What's it going to take for you to stop grieving? To have compassion. Outcome of having compassion. You'll have love, prosperity, and a home. And the truth. Alright, talk to me about the prosperity in this situation. Talk to me about the talent and the prosperity. You're going to have a new life. You may get a fresh start or recalled to bring a new perspective to your old job. You may also get a tempting job offer or new place. You're going to have harmony. It's important for you to have quiet, peaceful work atmosphere. In order for you to thrive, working at home or for yourself is best. And there's going to be an ending. You may leave a position or be terminated. However, there's always a new opportunity ahead. You may change careers entirely. With give and take. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. Anything else we need to know here? You're shedding. You're starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. Relationships. Business partners, office love affairs, and communication with co-workers are highlighted now. Make choices with extreme care. And long term. An opportunity could turn into a long-term career move, or you will be asked to commit to a position in exchange for more money. With outside forces. Unknown figures are driving the situation, and you may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon, and you will be okay. Outcome of the cycle shifting. Oh, good luck. Your fortune is improving, and you will get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom. You will need them in the near future. With investment. Invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. Alright, Spirit, how are you working overall in the Tarot energy in this situation? May I see, please? I think that was the High Priestess. No, the Devil, Capricorn's here. There's a very strong desire and good judgment. What's the Devil here for? May I see, please? That's a Capricorn energy. We have some deception that came out. There's hope and fighting for what you love. What's the deception? The karmic partner tried to come out. Somebody is being divinely guided not to be publicly recognized. Why is that? Because you don't see a future with this person. You're in a relationship and it's a friend of yours. You don't see a future relationship with this friend. Why not? Because of partying and not wanting to be in this higher level commitment. So what's going to be the outcome here? There will be no date. You're not going to keep waiting. You're going to walk away from what no longer serves you. Because somebody won't see this from a different perspective, or they are. They won't change, and they're manipulative as hell. And they're also dependent on other people. So what are you going to walk away from? You're walking away from the truth about why somebody won't stop being cold and how they hurt you and they've kept you a secret. And there's a karmic partner on the bottom of the deck. Why is the karmic partner here? Because of a real small, like a text message saying, I'm not having sex with you, and the Emperor. Why are they not having sex with the Emperor? Because they're using good judgment. Why is the Emperor here? Because of the Queen of Cups and playing mind games. There's a Cancer playing mind games. And they're looking for the perfect opportunity for something. What are they looking for the opportunity for? They're having memories. They want to be fair and generous. But they can't get over the fact of something that happened with a child. So what should they do? There's going to be a wheel. What's the outcome of the wheel? The end of some dark shit. Not knowing what to do. Feeling like you can't get out of this anxious, imprisoned-like place. This being forbidden. And it being, something can go all the way, or it's the end of something. Why is it forbidden? Because it's a karmic partner. And somebody got left out in the cold. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Because this is the end. The devil is here again. And somebody's going to learn their lesson. Somebody's going to be betrayed. Because somebody is evil as fuck and they're teaching somebody a lesson. And it's about not being able to be trusted. Outcome of the lesson. Outcome of the lesson. That's the healing chaos that's happening. Somebody is awakening to a fucking nightmare. It's a Queen of Wands, a King of Cups, and a younger person that wants to show love. So it's like there's a man here, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or one of those placements. Or he might just be a devoted, protective, mature man. And there's a younger person that wants to show him love, and a Queen of Wands. What's going to be the outcome of the Queen of Wands? The King of Wands is here. She has somebody else that's her identical match. And either he's watching her or she's watching him. What's going to be the outcome of the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups? The truth is going to come out about what a catch this person is. This person is realizing what a catch they are. Outcome of being a catch and having a tower about it. There's going to be you're going to move towards this relationship. This is somebody that was not willing to show love, but now you want to show this person love so you can move on to better times. And they've been waiting for you. Outcome of moving on. You're going to rebuild your life. Use your intuition. Stop having addiction and justice. Divine time in reverse and being frozen. Damn. I didn't see all that coming. Alright, let's see if we can get one of these for guidance. This feels like it's getting excessively long and I'm not even sure it made sense. May I have one card, please, for guidance? One card, please, for guidance. Possibility for union and inspiration with limitless possibility. So you have a possibility for union. You're going to make art. You're going to do art, love, or music together, and you're going to have limitless possibilities. I'm not going to read those. What would this Divine Masculine say to this Divine Feminine? I reread your text messages over and over, and thank you for being in my life. What would she say in return? She would say, where have you been my whole life? I know your fine ass is not single. What would he say about that? He would say, Who are you? You keep changing up on me and I can't stand you. You drive me crazy. What the fuck did I get myself into? I don't trust you. I think he's talking about the karmic partner. What would the karmic partner say to that? I'm rereading our text, wanting to text you right now. And I'm in a relationship, but I'm feeling you. And my feelings are on E. So yeah, she's with this other person. And she doesn't even care about him anymore. And it looks like he's let it come between him and this divine feminine being with this person, just saying. What would divine masculine's best friend say? Give credit where credit is due and do what you can with what energy you have. What would divine masculine or feminine's best friend say? Pay attention to the details. You're worth more. Trinkets, please. A skull. My pirate! A leaf for the fall, a kitty cat, and so much of me is made from what I learned from you. You'll be like a handprint in my heart forever. And a heart with an arrow that says love. A light bulb, a skull, a feather, a fancy heart, a tramp stamp, an anchor, an infinity sign, and William Shakespeare, and every fair from fair sometimes declines. Alright, I hope you got something out of this. If not, I'll try harder next time. I love you guys. Bye-bye.